go. Hi, it's Les Maison Partners. I'm Kristin.
And I'm Nasya.
And today we're here to talk about something called an energy plan. So we are agents with Keller Williams Realty, and our fabulous CEO, Gary Keller, and some other folks wrote a book called The Millionaire Real Estate Agent. And one of the things they talked about was an energy plan. So we wanted to kind of share some of those things with you because it goes beyond, being an agent. It's just kind of something that we thought would help people kind of survive and thrive through what's going on right now. So there are 5, but we're going to talk about 4 of them that we think kind of appeal to everybody. It's spiritual, emotional, physical, and the last one is mental. Yes. So, Nasya.
So we could talk a little bit about spiritual right now. So the spiritual energy is really about meditation, prayer, whatever you use, whatever tools you use to help you to focus and to really just be cognizant of everything that's around you and also just grateful. So it doesn't matter if you're part of a religion or you're an atheist, but just to take that time to actually calm your mind and to really let everything else go and to focus on one thing, which is calmness and serenity. And a lot of people do this early in the morning. They meditate just even for 10 minutes, and it just really helps focus their entire day. So that's something that really could come in handy for a lot of people as they move into this going from getting dressed and sitting down in order to do your work at the kitchen table or the office. You really have to focus your mind and really be thankful for everything that we do have, even if we're working in isolation.
Yeah, just like have time to just center yourself and kind of, yeah. So the next one, and he also recommends that you do this before 11 o'clock every day to kind of, physical energy, exercise, and eat. So I think all of us are doing the eating. Someone had a meme that says, I don't know who this is for, but do you need to eat that? And I was like, oh, I feel it right now because yes, easy. So do some type of exercise. We are practicing social distancing, but you can go for walks in your neighborhood. There's lots of great YouTube exercise tutorials, as well as I know I'm participating in a trip to Puerto Rico. A weekend trip to Puerto Rico, a virtual weekend trip to Puerto Rico. So today it's going to be salsa dancing. So salsa dancing lessons. Like tomorrow, they're going to teach you how to make a cocktail. The next day, it's like a cooking lesson. So I thought that was really cute. So Debbie Allen, like a bunch of people are doing these online kind of exercise classes. So take advantage of those if you can't get outside like me, who the pollen count is killing me. So I can't do the outside. I can't do it. And also eating. So like I said, we got the eating down, but what are you eating? Try to make sure you're still eating your veggies, your fruits, and basically, a balanced diet. You're going to eat the snacks because you're at home. There's the stress of all the situation. So, give yourself a little break with that, but, still just try to eat like you normally eat, or try to eat healthy,
or like you should eat, but not normally.
All right, sure. Okay, next
is emotional energy, and emotional energy has more to do with hugging, kissing, loving, just that physical, demonstrable idea of being near each other. Obviously, with social distancing, this is going to be difficult. But if you're online, you can certainly feel an emotional connection still with somebody, and you can share your air kisses as well as your virtual hugs. So that's really important because we want to know in this particular day and time that somebody really cares about us. and that somebody's looking out for us. I know that I've spent a lot of this time reconnecting with people that I haven't talked to in a while
Absolutely.
because I'm really genuinely concerned about their well-being and making sure that they're going to be able to get through this with a minimal amount of stress. So all, even if it's not a physical affection, it could still be just that emotional connection through the screen.
Yeah, and the laughter. So I have participated in quite a few virtual happy hours. And at this very moment, I am planning my first virtual game night. So, we just want the laughs, the connecting with people, seeing people's faces.
Yes.
I'm an introvert, but I still need that too. So, yeah, so get that emotional energy, laugh, hug, kiss.
And
Yeah.
check on your extroverts because we're not okay.
Yeah.
Because I love being around people, and this is probably one of the hardest things because Kristen's an introvert, I'm an extrovert, and I find it really difficult not to be around people. But I keep saying to myself that at least I have somebody on the screen. I know that they're safe and I know that they're healthy. So that's the most important part.
Yeah, see, I've been, training my whole life for this. I feel like I've been called up to the majors. Like,
right, you really have. This is the time for you extroverts to write the book.
Yeah, that's why I sent the meme too about like, yeah, now everybody want to know what introverts do for fun.
Right.
Nope, we ain't telling you. No. We just like to sit and be quiet. And the last one, number 4, is mental energy. I know, and so that includes planning and calendaring. I know so many people who don't even know what the date is or the day of the week because everything is just kind of a blur. Right. But I'm trying to be like very purposeful about, I'm not being hard on myself about making sure it's like this every hour, like time blocking, but I am like, I have a routine that I've kind of established. So I get up at a certain time, I listen to something in the morning, then I cook breakfast, then I have like a coaching thing. So like I have like a schedule, then I'll, like work. So, I have a schedule. So kind of have a schedule. I'm also like the first week was like, like a wasteland, but like I said, this week was a lot better because I got up at a certain time. I showered, I got dressed, like those kinds of things. It makes a big difference, especially if you struggle with, mental health issues where, this situation can really have a big effect on you, but, like it's affecting everybody. So if this is kind of, this is new for all of us, we don't know what to do, but, just try to have some kind of routine that just kind of helps you a lot mentally. It's helped me in terms of my mindset all week. It's been a vast improvement over the previous week.
I would like to add for all the working parents, do not, like Kristen said, don't be so hard on yourself.
No.
Right. I mean, I would love to have a routine where my toddlers actually listened. And that would be wonderful. But they don't care if 2 to 2:30 is scheduled for something. So just really, just be a little bit more fluid. Just think to yourself, I'm enjoying this time with my family. I have my family where a lot of folks are suffering right now. And the fact that we can be home with our children, that actually is something that not everybody can do. So
Right.
I think that especially for those who are essential workers, my husband's an essential worker, those who are on those front lines, especially with the healthcare, we really, really, really appreciate what you're doing. And I try to do whatever I can to make his life easier and for all of those who are essential workers, their lives easier. So don't be so hard on yourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So we're going to probably have something else, I think, coming up about like how we can support those healthcare.
That's right.
In healthcare. Yeah, so we want to know, what do you do to kind of get through? What are you doing to kind of get through what we're experiencing right now? We'd love all the tips. Maybe it can help somebody else Yeah, that's all. We just, some people are like going through it. So
Yeah, these are challenging times,
yeah.
and if we're all going to make it through, we just have to have at least the loose outline of a plan, and our go-to. And it is not a bad thing if you have to pick up the phone sometimes and say, you know what, I gotta just go somewhere for 5 minutes, and that's it, and I
Mm,
have to talk to somebody. So, really encouraging people to reach out. If
mhm.
you haven't talked to somebody in a while, reach out, talk to them. This is all part of your energy plan. This gives you energy, especially for me being an extrovert. It gives me energy to talk to other people.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm the opposite, but even still, introverts, like, I don't want to talk to nobody. Like, why are you calling me? But no, like introverts, we're human beings. So we do, we
Thank
get
you.
alone, but we do still need human interaction. So we're human beings too. So yeah, so we hope that this energy plan will be helpful to you guys. If you have any questions, like I said, drop your comments, the things that you're doing in the comments below. Thanks so much.
Bye. Stay safe.